No, but I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he did that though, because that
Yeah, I seen why you did it, but you know, at the same time, it's like you could have still, you know, held it for a little bit.
All right, bet. So boom. I think I'm on my baby account right now, actually. Yes, I am. All right, so boom. Literally, I'm in ETH. This first entry, where that 0.5 is, right here, this is exactly where I caught it. All right, this nice little wick right here. I wish I would have seen it and got in on that wick. Y'all know me, I would have sniped it, but I missed it. I was like probably 2 minutes too late. Okay. But boom. So basically, this is what order blocks do. All right. If you see an order block, you know where the market is going. So for instance, to the left here, market shot up.
We can't see your screen, bro.
For real?
Yeah, it says
this Zoom user has started screen sharing.
Phone probably lagging up.
Let me know if y'all can see my screen. Please, hold on. Dang, if y'all can't see my screen, that's tough. Can y'all see it now?
No, I see your face.
Let me see one more time. 11-11, make a wish. 111. Can y'all see my screen now?
You still on screen, bro. Stop screen share. Stop screen share, and then go back. Then go back into it.
You don't say I gotta leave. I'm finna leave and join back.
But basically, what I'm end up showing y'all is basically it's called the 200 EMA strategy. Well, not EMA, but 200 EMA strategy. But technically, it's called Golden&Death cross, which basically with that is essentially it's basically gonna help you learn to catch reversals in the market, pretty much. Which basically uses the 200 EMA and then the 50 EMA. So if you know about those, then you know how you catch reversals off of them. But that's what I'm gonna be showing y'all.
Y'all hear me with that voice, you know? That voice, buddy. All right, let's try this again, man. Let's try this again. All right, bet. All right, can y'all see my screen now?
Yeah.
Thank God, boy. It's finna say. All right, bet. All right, so boom. So what was I saying? All right, so yeah. Like I was saying, I seen this like wick down, and I wish I would have seen it for y'all so I could call it, but I end up calling it like I said, 2 minutes too late, a little bit, but we still up there. So boom, Rashad. So this is what I probably seen. When you probably pulled out was probably right here or right here. If I'm not mistaken, that's where I'd be scared to collect profit at. So now the reason it came back to that, like I said, the market ain't just gonna shoot straight up. So boom, we go in, we get in, boom, it rejects, does the first little rejection and retest, right? So now we like, boom, where is the market gonna go? Where can we get in for another buy entry, or where can we collect profit at? All right. So now if you look right here, this is a little order block. What I want y'all to do, if you have a piece of paper, or if you got a board, I want y'all to draw this blockage. Like draw a one candle, one long candle, draw one candle in the middle of it, and then put one on the side. So basically draw 3 candles. All right, draw 3 candles. If you can, you don't have to, but draw 3 candles and just put that middle one as bearish or bullish. If the middle is bearish, make the outside bullish. If the middle is bullish, make the outside bearish, if y'all get what I'm trying to say. All right. I said that to say because that's the easiest way that you're going to have to see a order block. I call it like a trio formation. All right. Now, if you would have seen this is why I say if you would have seen it, you would have seen where to get in again. So boom, this is an order block. All right. So it goes up and it rejects. We like, dang, I'm still in, but should I collect or should I just wait? Or should I see if it's going to sell anymore? Okay, boom. You see this order block to the left. So now when it comes right here, you like, all right, bet. If it breaks this order block, I know I should pull out. If it doesn't break this order block, then I know I should stay in this trade. This is how you trade off order blocks when you're already in the trade. All right, I'm gonna show you how to find it in a second. But when you're already in the trade, it's literally you're just looking for these little blockages. All right. So boom, that's another order block in itself. I ain't gonna cap to you. Right here and right here is another order block in itself. So now, once it made this order block again, and I'm pretty sure this is where you pull it out, Rashad. I'm pretty sure this is where you pull it out. Once it made that order block, it had to come back to it. All right. And where did it come back to? Straight to our entry. If I'm not mistaken, type of 1 in the chat, Rashad, if you pull it out right here. It was either right here or right here. Because this was the scariest. That was the scariest it would have been, to be honest. Because this right here, when it dropped, you would have still been in profit. You feel me? So I would have had a little bit more confidence. All right. But now, like I said, this is why I said don't pull out. All right. This move, we literally been waiting for it all week. All right. This is the daily. Every SAR was popped except for this one. All right. Every SAR popped already, which means when I say pop, this SAR was at the bottom. And so everything had to sell and pop it so it can come up to the top. All right. So the only one that's left to pop going up is the daily candle. It's the daily setup. The 4 hour did its pop, the 1 hour did it, the 15, the 5, and the 1, they already did it. All right. So now we over here looking like, okay, bet if this still has to pop its SAR, I know for certain that I'm looking for a buy. I'm looking for a buy entry. All right. On the daily, this is a order block. Do y'all see what it did to it? This is today. This was last week. All right. This was last week. This is today. It literally came all the way back to that order block, wicked it, and came right back up. All right. Like I said, that's just pretty simple looking at it, but I'm gonna show y'all how to find it real quick. All right. I'm trying to find a good pair that really has like a nice, All right, perfect. All right. This is the best example so far that I see. If anybody is in EA or GA, earlier I said getting EA and GA to sell it, right? We bought it up and we sold it. That nice little candle right here, it rejected, came down, retested. And I specifically said we're going to sell and catch both ways, right? What I mean by that is that this trade is going into to an order block. The order block is up here. All right. On a higher time frame, this is the order block on the daily, I believe. So this is where it's going to go to. It's going to reverse up, break this high, and keep pushing. But now, over to the left right here, this is a order block. All right. Now, like I said, when you're looking for order blocks, you're just looking for like something to be looking iffy. All right. So just look for something abnormal. So you see this nice sell down, and then out of nowhere, you just start seeing all these wicks. Like what is this? What is all these wicks? So off rip, that lets you know, okay, that's an area of consolidation. All order blocks is consolidation moves for real. All right. It's literally consolidation moves depending on the time frame. All right. So boom, this is the order block. It's about 2 of them right there. So boom, it sells. If we would have seen this, all right, we seen this when we was down here, when we bought it, that's where your TP would have been. All right. It would have been this order block or this one. Either way, it got to this order block, it retested. All right. It dropped from this order block, and now it's going to push up to this next one. Does that make sense so far? I know it's kind of hard to like try to explain like where the order block is, but like I said, if you draw 3 candles and make the middle a bearish, 2 outside bullish, that's exactly how you will start recognizing them. Because look, it's gonna look something like this. Order blocks look like these. It's selling, it's supposed to be selling. So what is this bullish candle doing? All right, that's what it's supposed to look like. It's buying right here, it's buying, but what is this little sell candle right there? That little bitty sell candle right there, what is that? That's an order block. So now that we seen that, guess what it did? It came back to that order block. It came to this one. So this area right here, it came back to right here. And all order blocks are entries. That's all they are. They're entries. Okay. So if we would have got in on this, if you would have seen this order block to the left, you would have known, okay, once it got right here and rejected, it's good for me to get in for the buy. All right. Again, let's see. All right, bet this is better. All right. All these out the way. All right. This is an order block right here. This kind of actually looks better than the one I just showed you. All right, so boom. Pretty simple. Like I said, you're going to see a nice little uptrend, everything buying, and then boom, out of nowhere, you just see this one sell candle. It just out of nowhere. It just came out of nowhere. Like I said, it just came out of nowhere. Like, boom, what is you doing? And then it goes right back up and starts buying. All right. So now it was weird at that moment, but at that moment, that's going to be a money shot for you to get in again. All right. So boom. Y'all see, I got that purple line right there. Y'all see, I left that purple line right there for a reason, so y'all can see it. Okay. Here's the order block. Here's how many times it came back. So boom. This is the first order block from this buy formation. 1, 2. Just keep going. 3, profit, and it finally broke. All right. When it broke out, it was a fake. It was a fake out, actually. But when it finally broke that support, it kept selling. And now this support becomes the resistance. All right. Now, once the resistance gets broke, obviously, it's going to start buying back up just like it did right here. All right. But overall, this is what order blocks will do if you see it. Look how many times you could have got in. So boom, you see it right here. You could have got in right here, rolled that up to at least there. Collect profit. Sold that down. It came right back to it again. Rolled that back up again. Collect profit. And it sold. Boom, it starts selling. It came back one more time. Now this time right here, this is what I call the greedy moment. This is the greedy moment because you're like, all right, bet it came back to it again. So I know it's going to take off buying after this. When in reality, this is like, for me, it's 3 trips. You got 3 trips until this break happens. 1, 2, 3, break. 1, 2, 3, break. All right. You only going, once you see it, hit that support a couple times, it's going to break it. Just like ETH. ETH's been in that same consolidation all week long. And it finally broke that support. All right. So far, do y'all understand that? Like I said, order blocks not hard. It's just all about catching them, seeing them. Go check if I can't see none of y'all saying. Okay. Let me see. Okay, bet. Like I said, if y'all draw out a picture, it'll help better understand it, because like just draw the picture and color it, and you'll see it. Like just think of like the 3 amigos. You know what I'm saying? Just say 3 amigos. 3 amigos. You got 2 bullish amigos, and you got that one little bearish in the middle.
And that's an actual chart pattern too.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna draw it so I can see it real quick. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, turn my camera back on, and draw this for y'all real quick. And then after I draw this, Dre is gonna take over. Okay. Okay. Let's just call this bearish. All right. Let's see. And this purple is the bullish one, all right?
So do you wait until the fourth candlestick to get in, like for a confirmation?
As far as what?
As of like after the on your thing right there, after the third bearish candle, like you would wait to the fourth one.
So you mean like, so if this was technically selling, you saying?
Right. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, if I was selling this how it would be. All right. So when I'm selling this, I want this to sell. This next candle should be the retest. The third candle should be your entry point if this is a order block. Now this is off. If you're getting in on like a live trade, this is what an order block will form, and this is how it will happen. You have the takeoff. All right. You got the retest, which is the middle candle. All right. And the continuation, which is the third. All right. So you got the takeoff, the retest, continuation. Literally, that's how the order blocks set up. They got the takeoff. The takeoff, the retest of the takeoff, and the continuation. All right. Same thing for the buy. And this right here is what ETH did. This is what ETH is doing right now. All right. It rejected those order blocks and it kept shooting back up. Takeoff, retest, continuation. That makes sense so far? Even though it looks kind of excuse my handwriting, my drawing, y'all.
It makes sense. Like I understand like what you're showing and stuff, but I'm confused on like how do you know it's like an order block? Like how do you know it's like not like a fake order block or something?
Because if you know, you just got to know the trend. So for example,
okay, I see what you're saying.
So let's say you seen this right here. So let's say this is an order block. This area right here is an order block. All right. And it's in an uptrend. All right. If you see this formation form in an uptrend, then that's just letting you know, okay, boom, that's an order block, but I can get in on this third candle and buy it back up. Now, this order block is going to get retested maybe twice or 3 times. So you have to know that. So this area is going to get retested twice or 2 or 3 times. So boom, it went up, came right back down to that entry. Went up again, boom, went up, boom, went up, and then it hit a resistance and came right back down to that same order block. All right. So that order block, like I said, that order block, when you see it, it's going to be golden because it's going to let you know when they get in again. All right. So the market has to come back to where it took off from, basically. All right. So now when it came back, boom, 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 bust through. That's what should happen. Same thing for if you're selling this. All right. If you're selling this, for example, forgot. So let's say you're selling this and you seen an order block right here. Okay, bet. You seen these 3 candles form right here, but you missed this whole sale. Let's say you didn't get in this sale and you missed this little sale right here. All right, bet. You know you seen these 3 candles pop up and they look potentially like an order block. So let's test your strategy. Just draw the line there. Ain't nothing wrong with, drawing the line and seeing if it comes to that line. When you draw it out on your chart, on your live trading, it makes it easier for you to make the cheese, and it makes it easier for you to understand your strategy. So boom, let's say this circle right here is an order block. Bow, bow, bow. It came up, hit the order block, and then fell back down and broke the support. That's how you're supposed to react off of order blocks. And that's how you're supposed to basically take advantage of them. Because all they're doing is showing you retests. Like if you think of an order block, it's just going to show you a retest. Any order block, you're getting in off a retest. So if you missed this first sell down, okay, that's cool. Came back up again, get in. Sell it back down. You missed this buy right here, this little buy, okay. You've seen the order block form right here when it took off. So if it come back, what you going to do? Get in. What you going to do? Get in. Take it all the way up. Now, if you still need understanding of this, Mariah, let me know and we could do a one-on-one. I could just go over with you. Other than that,
Good.
Does anybody else understand? Have any questions? Anything? Because like I said, it's really, you have to draw this out. Like, if you don't draw this out and get your mind to remembering this little pattern right here, bearish, bullish, or bullish, bearish, bullish, y'all, it's gonna mess with you, because seeing the order block ain't always gonna be too easy. But I'm telling you, if you remember this pattern, remember that pattern.
Hey, Hanjo, I got a question though.
What's up, G?
Hey, bro, ain't that's called rally-based rally, right? Something like that?
You said what?
Rally-based rally? Something like that, right?
Wait, what you mean?
That right there, like, basically that order block, you could say it's called like a rally-based rally, right?
Kinda. Yeah, you could. You know what I'm saying?
The basis is like the dang order block, the middle part, right?
Yeah, because it's like order blockers really is just putting a lot of strategies in one. If you think it's kind of like testing a 50%. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like order block, that second candle, wherever that order block is gonna form, it did nothing but come to that 50% and either reject it or it literally wicked up and came right back down. So yeah, you can say it like that. Like if it makes it easier for you to understand that way, definitely use that. You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
Any more questions before Dre moves on? All right, bet. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So far, like I said, order blocks are not hard, but I do use order blocks a lot. I promise you I do. I use them on crypto more than anything. Because on crypto, like I said, you can make a lot of money with crypto, and crypto follows it very nicely. It just wicks. Once you get used to crypto wicking your SL or wicking your TP, and you know what I'm saying, maybe it didn't take you out, but you got to pull out. Once you get used to those little wicks, I'm telling you, those order blocks is dangerous, because that entry that I tried to get earlier when I called that buy, it was an order block. That's why I came back up like that, because it rejected it. And that's why I said it would have been a snipe for y'all, because I called that last week. And we was looking at it. We was waiting on it. But go ahead, Dre, do your thing, my boy.
Give me 1 second. Set this chart. Everybody can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 1 second. So basically, like I was saying, this is what I'm finna show y'all is really, it's called it's 200 EMA strategy, but it's called the Golden&Death cross, which basically with that essentially is it basically shows reversals in the market. Well, potential reversals in the market. I won't even say straightforward reversals, just because what can happen is that potentially the trade doesn't necessarily go the same way that you want it to go. The thing with this is honestly to not necessarily use it as just an indicator by itself, but more so you want to pair this with something else. So you can go with using it with the MACD You can use it with another moving average. Most people use 200, 100, and 50. But that's pretty much what it is, because really with the golden and death cross is really just a thing for reversals. And the biggest thing is that you will catch them on your daily time frame. I'm finna put a couple things on this chart and just y'all copy them down just so y'all can have them for y'all notes and stuff.
My bad, Dre. But hey, y'all, I'm gonna start a next training. I'm gonna do a training specifically on crypto so y'all can get familiar. Cause I know when I be calling these crypto trades, I be wanting all of y'all to get in because it's a lot of money in crypto, man.
Yeah, I'm honestly I was gonna put that on next week's schedule because I was gonna really show them fields.
Yeah, because I didn't study crypto. I know the ins and outs, and I didn't study a lot of people, especially from IML too. A lot of people I didn't trade it with. Crypto will get you your bills paid.
Right.
Okay. And you can do it every single day. Right now, crypto ETH up 300 pips. If y'all know y'all lot sizes, I ain't even gonna say nothing.
If you know, you know. Let me know when y'all get this copied down, just so I can move on to the next section. So many y'all got it. So show me somebody. Everybody good with this? Writing this down? Got this wrote down?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got it.
And then basically, just so y'all ain't gotta really I ain't gotta retype this out, but for death cross is basically the same thing. But reversed. So honestly, this right here is basically all of it's reversed for death train. That's basically what I'm gonna tell y'all. That way I ain't gotta reiterate it. If you know, you know. Well, if you understand, you understand. That's what I'm gonna say. But like I was saying, with this, you want to work off the daily with this. As far as like using this strategy, using this portion of the strategy, like I said, you can use it with if you know how to use MACD, if you know how to use ADX, which those two go together, or you can use this with 100 EMA, and that's kind of like your strategy itself. You can really, honestly, you can tie order blocks in this too, if you wanted to. These right here, these green boxes, that's where order blocks at. And then these two red lines, that's the two top resistance points. And then this bottom blue line, these two bottom blue lines are supports. And if y'all got questions, just ask me. This honestly is real simple. It's not necessarily anything that's too complicated. The main thing with this is really what I'll tell y'all is make sure if you use this as far as like swing trading, which is basically you know holding trades over a day or so, just to make sure that you kind of know your candlestick patterns, because that's gonna really indicate you know what you're gonna have going on. And two, you can get this indicator on TradingView. So if y'all use TradingView, it's called Golden&Death cross. It's same thing that's on my chart. You'll be able to see it. But basically, in a sense, with I'm gonna teach you death cross just because it's right here. But technically, what's really gonna happen is technically you want it to start selling after the death cross. Technically, should when it crosses at that midpoint, which is this circle candle right here, technically should start to end to a downtrend to where you can catch the sell. So if you look, basically you got this small uptrend right here. You got like down, you got your downtrends. And then eventually you'll still be selling this pair all the way down.
Hey Dre, you said it's like the same way, right? When it's in the buy, it's going the same way, right?
Yeah. So death cross is basically the same as golden cross, but reversed.
Okay, so it's golden cross is for the buy and death cross is for the sell.
Yeah. Golden is for bullish, and then death cross is for bearish.
All right, that's a bet. Appreciate that.
So think about it in an analogy. If you're going golden cross is like going up, so that's bullish thing. If you're going death cross, that's like you're being put in the ground, right? You're going down. And then honestly, the main thing really to do is with this is to really catch your is to really notice your candlestick patterns. With golden and death cross, honestly, you'll start to realize that usually it's typically the second and third candle after the actual cross happens that you will see your movement, which is typically you'll end up getting like a reversal candle. So this candle right here that I got this rectangle around, that's basically it's a hammer candle. And basically what hammer candle does is it signifies that a reversal is technically finna get ready to start. It's either that it's getting ready to start or that it's gonna that it's already started. Which with this, as you can see, this is GBP USD, by the way. But the way that you can also trade this is honestly, if you're looking to use this as a whole, honestly, the main thing I would tell you to do is to basically really find your trend, make sure that your trend is going in the same way as what you're giving. So if you got death cross, then you want to be selling down. If you got golden cross, you want to be selling up. As for this here, you can pretty much see where GBP pretty much fell down all the way down here, and then it started to sell back up, which again, you still got Once it started, you got another set of hammer candles right here, which is basically reversal candles. So, you're getting ready for it to buy back up. And most people when they trade Golden&Death cross, usually what they'll do is they'll trade it all the way down until another cross either forms, or they'll trade it down until they know they have reversals or whatever necessarily. If you've seen, I had Fibonacci on my chart earlier before I took it off. You can actually use that with this as well, if you know how to use it, which we'll teach y'all that next week, probably, more than likely be like Monday or Tuesday. But
let me just see how your field look right quick. I don't want to see it. You don't gotta tell me about it.
Well, it's a auto field for trading view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's set on my standards, like what I set my fields as, but it just automatically sets my points for me. That way I don't technically have to do all the drawing and as you can see, it started the field where the reversal was at, just like I said with the reversal candles. So that's common field, which fields is basically nothing but reversals and catching reversals, to be honest. Yes, that's my field.
Oh, okay, I see what that shit is.
Yeah. Which honestly, you don't have to have this all the way down. I just keep it pretty much. But the way that I use this, if I'm catching like trades, as far as like I was saying, most of the time I usually use this to just trade all the way down until another cross is formed, or until I start to see like order blocks pop up or something like that. I'm setting alerts to kind of know, okay, here I need to be looking at a certain point, or I need to be looking to see where the market is going at. Just because with Golden&Death cross is not necessarily a surefire strategy. Well, yeah, it's not technically a surefire strategy. So it's like it's really meant to be put into another strategy. But depending on how you trade, which most of the time I trade price action. So like you can say, really, if you see most of my charts, you'll end up seeing trend lines, support and resistance, order blocks, and all that stuff like that, which is basically, that's pretty much all price action trading, not necessarily using a lot of indicators, to be honest. But yeah, let me see if I can find another. So, and then if y'all have any other questions, please ask them too.
All right, bro. I got a question there.
What's up?
To your right, it's gonna be to your right, but it's my left. All the way over, it's like 1, 2, 3. It's the third one. Third death cross. It's the bottom.
Am I right?
Nah, not that one. The other one though.
Golden cross.
To your not that way. That right there. You see how it was at the bottom, how I brought it?
Yeah, which that's what I'm saying. Like, this technically is really it's not saying that you shouldn't use it, but it's not necessarily like a surefire strategy. Like, that's going to technically say, okay, yeah, once this forms, that the market is going to automatically, follow that same way.
Right.
Which that's why I was saying, like, this, honestly, I've made money with it just using it by itself, but it's more so meant to be put with other indicators or other strategies to really, find what's going on.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Which, and just like I'm saying, honestly, most people most people will ride this all the way up to the next cross, like I was saying, and then they'll, do what they need to do. But it's not like a surefire strategy as far as like just using it by itself, but you can make money off of it that way. Anybody got any other questions? Anything you want to say?
Jerry.
What's good?
Can you go to dang, I forgot. VIP in here?
Huh?
VIP in here?
Yeah, it's all VIP.
So yeah, y'all all should. I had called out USD JPY. Can you go to that real quick? I just want to show them why I called it and why they all should be in it. This trade specifically, USD JPY, bruh, like no cap, you don't even have to pull out for like at least a week or two. Like I wouldn't even I'm saying this for a reason. This is like gonna be the trade of the year simply because it like broke a whole monthly, weekly high. And then now it's made an M on the 4 hour. And I believe on a daily it's gonna start to form. But on the 4 hour, it's definitely making an M, and that's what I wanted y'all to see. Because it has kind of same thing to do with an order block. And then go to the 4 hour after you do that.
Hey, Honcho, I wanted to say something right quick.
What's up?
Hey, when you called it out, bro, I had looked to see why you had called it out, and I was looking. I was like, damn, it is about to start I think it's like a double top in it.
Mm-hmm.
On like you said, the 4 hour, and I looked.
Okay, so somebody was listening.
Yeah, but look, hold on, before you pull it up, though, I want to pull it up on mine right quick so I can see if I did it right. Now, hold on, I'm about to take a picture and put it in the group chat.
All right, good.
But
explain what you were doing, like seeing.
All right. See, when you said something about it, right? I drew a little support line at the top, and I wanted to see if it was gonna break that line at the top, but it never broke that line. So you said you called it out yesterday, right?
Well, no, I called it out yesterday when it did that first sale. You see how I made that M?
Yeah. We hung on the 4 hour.
Yep, I called the first sale on that first leg. Remember, I already told y'all specifically I don't even like calling trades and entering on the first leg because why? It's gonna come back up and make the double top for the M. Now today I called it out again because it came all the way back up, rejected, and then started to make that M. When I seen that M form and now my 4 hour has my SAR ready to pop, that lets me know that, okay, USD JPY finna start dropping. Because, yeah, if you look, the resistance that it did, you can't even see it on the chart unless you go all the way back. You would literally have to look at the monthly or like a weekly time frame.
Yeah, and I was on that jump too.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, this is gonna be the trade of the year because a lot of traders that swing trade, ooh-wee,
loving it.
This like money to them. Like they looking like this 2 weeks from now. They not thinking about it today. They thinking about this trade 2 weeks from now. Because if you hold this trade and don't pull out, I promise you, I promise you're gonna come up.
Hold on, let me go.
If you go to the month, that's an order block, right?
You said what?
If you go to the month chart, it's an order block, right?
Let me zoom in, Dre.
That's the weekly. This the monthly.
All right, so
the white candle right there.
Yep, that's the order block. That's on the monthly, right?
Yeah, just the monthly.
All right, so boom, that's gonna let you know when to get back in after this drops. Like that long candle is doing right now. When it finally drops, and sells hard, that is gonna be your buy entry to catch the retest. So if you want to catch a nice buy back up before it sell again, then getting the retest.
Okay, that's a bit.
But yeah, that's definitely so. Yeah, that's what I mean. You see that? That's an order block. That right there is a clear order block because it just look weird. It's like, why you blocking me and I'm trying to go up, but it's right there in the middle. So that lets you know, okay, boom. When it drop back down to that area, I'm buying that. You know what I'm saying? But now for a swing trader, they just gonna hold it. Like if they get a good entry at the top, they just gonna hold it.
Cause it ain't going back up there no time soon.
Yeah, it ain't gonna come back up. It's only the most it's gonna probably come back up is about 50 to 60% of that sale. That's it. But when you got a trade like this, that's why it's been pushing up. All the JPY pairs been pushing up, if y'all ain't noticed. But when you got a pair like this, off a monthly like time frame, and you trying to get in off of that, man, that's like entering Bitcoin at 19K.
Sheesh.
No cap. Like these is one of them trades that don't just come all the time. Like this is a good trade to see for like a few months. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's why them higher time frames is good to look at. Cause I bet everybody was looking like, dang, I don't see it. I don't know where it's supposed to go. And then y'all got to every time frame, and then y'all finally got to the monthly, like, dang, it's all the way up there.
Facts. I was looking, when you said it, I was looking like, ain't no way that shit about to sell. But then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, this shit's about to sell for sure. Then I woke up this morning. I looked at the chart again. I looked at it. I saw, yeah, it's definitely about to sell for
real. It just took a little time. Sometimes patience is key.
Nah, for real.
Because that move that it did earlier today, that nice little sale, that's one move that right there could have fed everybody. That could have fed everybody, and it's still gonna feed. Like it's not gonna stop selling. I'm still in it right now. I think I saw y'all seen the other account. I'm on my baby account. I'm flipping that. It only got $17 in my equity, $45 right now. I'm only in USD, JPY, and ETH, y'all.
Yeah, I'm getting better. I'm trying to get better every day.
That's what I like to hear, my boy.
Anybody reach their daily today?
Nah, I did.
Or close to it?
Oh, Lord. All right. So I know we got to focus on next week. We got to get everybody funded. We got to get everybody in every single trade.
Now, we got to be
in the same trade.
Yeah, I do got to do that a lot better, though. Like getting in all trades. Not every trade, like you said, but, you know, every single one. Most every single one.
Yeah, because I don't want, like, this the thing, y'all. And this is just going to be, this is just like mentor to mentee and mentor to friend, like friends, business-wise. I don't want y'all didn't all pay to get in here, right? No, it ain't no monthly fee. It ain't no extra fees, nothing like that. But still, y'all paid to get in here. You know what I'm saying? We have all the tools. We got all the resources for y'all to make money, for y'all to learn how to make more money, and for y'all to learn how to make more money on top of the more money you already making. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that, I need y'all, all I need from y'all to do is turn it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? As much as you go to work, as much as you any of my people in the army, you know what I'm saying? As much as y'all do all of that, everything that you do on a daily basis, do that same thing with your trading. Literally, that's it. Just do the same thing. If you love watching basketball, well, love watching the charts a little bit more. If you love to go to work for 8+ hours, okay, be on the charts for like 2 hours. Be on the charts for like 3 hours or 8+ hours too. Do that. But don't be in something and learn something and not take advantage of what you got, because right now is the best time to be investing in anything. All cryptos have took a major drop. Everything is at its lowest right now. Anything involving any type of business, this is the best time for anybody with this type of knowledge to invest in something. So please take advantage of it. Because mind you, we've been around this information for a few years now, right? And it's my second year going on, and I'm just now this year getting to like consistent profits, when I know for sure that my first year I could have had consistent profits if I took it more serious, or took a few extra notes, or watched a few extra videos. You know what I'm saying? That's all it took for me to get to the position I'm at now. And no, I'm not rich, but I know I can make a damn good lot on my trades. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want y'all to do. Like, when we call out these trades, I don't want y'all seeing the trades get called out and y'all not entering. I don't want that, because like when I enter a trade, I hope, I'm praying that everybody is in that trade. So just keep that in mind, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody going through things. Some stuff we can't help. But we all go through things. You feel me? It's about how you get back up. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna respond to it? How you get back from it? All right. Other than that, Joe, you can go back here, man.
That's really all I had to really say. So, almost maybe you want to start there and trade a little motivation.
I mean, it's the truth, bro. It's like, if you don't trade, it took me a while, bro. I'm like, excuse my language, y'all, but I'm a straight nigga. I ain't no hood nigga, but I'm a straight nigga, which means that all of this stuff that we doing right now, boy, 4 years ago, if you would have told me this, I would have looked at you and laughed. Because I would have been like, it wouldn't have made no sense. But it does something to you when you sit down, focus on something, study, actually get good at it. You know what I'm saying? Now I see why people love getting A's in school. Now I see why people love getting, being the smartest in the classroom. Because it feel good. And it feel good when you win in your trades. It feel good to me. I don't even know if some of y'all know, but it don't even matter. So I'm on child support for one of my kids, right? It feel good for me when I can pay my child support with my trade money. I can enter a trade and be like, all right, bet. This trade gonna pay my child support for my daughter this week. That shit feel good. 2 years ago, I wasn't saying that. 2 years ago, I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna come up off of Forex, hurry up and buy this, da. You see what I'm saying? Times change. This ain't no game no more. It took a lot of money for me to lose to understand this ain't no game, my boy. You got to sit down, literally, I had to act like I was my mama. You got to sit your ass down, study, Darian. You done lost damn near $10,000. $10,000 damn near, and you still funding up. Sit your ass down and study. Sit down and watch some videos. Take some notes. Put your pride to the side and listen to a mentor. Let somebody teach you. That's all it takes, y'all. I promise you. I promise you. And like I said, I'm still working myself, y'all. But I know for sure what I can do when I got something in my hand. I know what I could do with 5,000 in my account. I know what I could do with 10K in my account. I know what I could do with 30, 20, 40K in my account. Why? Because I do it on the regular with the lowest numbers. That's why I told y'all, if y'all could flip $10 to 100, 100 to 5, by the time you put $1,000 in your account, $5,000 in your account, you should be flipping them accounts like it's nothing. Because I send y'all mines all the time, and I just be doing it now. And I'm that's not even nothing trying to be bragging. That's not me talking nothing. That's just me being for real. Like, I just do it all the time now. It's like kind of natural. Now, we not perfect. We still take losses, but I promise you, I don't even like my losses be big. Like, this the difference now. Instead of me taking a lot of losses, I just take a big loss on a trade and then come back from it. I remember there was times I was taking 10 L's back to back, 10 L's back to back. My first L, this is how I start. I take an L, be like, let's see, everybody joining in here in a second. If you need help, let us know. You know,